This way?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we're from Regina, Saskatchewan. And yeah, I just, it's been an honor, and I'm going to tear up. But it is an honor and a pleasure to have Sister in our family. We truly adore her. She's lots of fun. We have had lots of adventures when she was home. And I was here when I was 5 years old. My grandpa drove us up, so I was here. And I always told her I'd come back for another visit, so I finally made it. It's been a pleasure, and thank you, Sister Linda and Catherine and everybody else for making us feel so welcome. Thank you very much.
Can you believe they get off a plane and they end up eating at Mac's Diner? They found Mac's Diner. No, this gets better. So then they go to the floral shop and buy her flowers, and they, oh, you know, Sister Linda. And so they made that connection. Then they went to Rosedale. Well, that was a lot of walking. So they go to Cabin 61. I mean, who goes to Cabin 61? They do. And then they got a, yeah, I've been there too. I do like it, but I didn't want to say that. And they actually witnessed one of these water ski shows. And we had a student at Hill Murray who was involved in that. So those are fun. Those are a lot of fun to watch. So, okay, and then we have Nicole, can you introduce yourself and what do you do these days?
I am Nicole Bettini, and I have the great honor and privilege of serving as delegate for consecrated life for our archdiocese. And so in this role appointed by the Archbishop to help in the pastoral care for our consecrated men and women. And so as I come today, I also bring his greetings on the Solemnity of St. Benedict, and then also for Sister Susan, and just grateful for the Benedictines, for all of our consecrated men and women, but especially the St. Paul Monastery Benedictines, and to be with you today.
I guess we're going around the table. Father Kevin, I saw you at Mass earlier. I was a chaplain at Hill Murray from 2017 to 2020, and went to New York and Canada for a few years, and it's good to be home now. I'm at Maternity of Mary on Dale Street and Holy Childhood via the State Fairgrounds there, and part-time at the St. Paul Seminary. So it's a real joy to be back with you to celebrate and to celebrate Mass, but also celebrate together. So happy feast day.
One of our sisters was pastor there, Sister Cleo. We called her the pastor. Yeah. She could have been the pastor. All right, Steve, it's been a while.
Hi, I'm Steve Kingsbury. Was it 04, or Sister, 2003, 2004 when I started working with you over in the other. It's been a while.
It's been a
while. So I'm just a bit player. I'm just come and help when I can. We live down by Rochester now, so I don't get up here quite as often. But it's been wonderful working with you, Sister, through all the years. Congratulations. I hope I can make it that far.
Steve helped me with the development office. We established that.
With the technology, yeah. Because Susan started a development office that we never had. I mean, what was development back then? Seriously. And so it was a new idea. And that's when she called on you. You're not doing Bitcoin, are you?
No.
All right, just checking.
Moving on.
Just checking. All right.
Steve came in a motorcycle.
No, Father Kevin did
Kevin.
with one helmet. Hello, one helmet. So there goes my joyride.
Yeah, see,
We did go for a ride.
That's why I always.
We actually have. Oh, you went too?
I always, not today, but I would always come with a motorcycle, but I always brought one helmet.
Oh, what's with you guys? Oh my gosh, that's hard. Okay, anyone else that needs an intro? Are we good? Oh, Lois, we know you. Sister Lois, we know you. She's got a Jubilee next year.
I was wondering, yeah.
Some of the kids haven't heard the story the day Sister Susan came to St. Paul's Monastery.
Oh.
She came by train on a Tuesday afternoon. And so the rest of our candidates were already there, so we could welcome her. And she had 2 words that we didn't know she was talking about. Do you know what they are?
What?
Station wagon and serviette. Station wagon, something. One was a jacket, and the other one, I think, was a, what you call it, one of these? Napkin. Anyway, we didn't know what she was talking about until she told us what the heck she's talking about. A station wagon didn't make any sense to us, but we soon found out what she was talking about. And she was very welcome to our group. I think we were 13 before she came, and she was number 14. But then when December 8th came, she went on to be apostolate with, I guess, 6 others. But 3 of us had to stay behind because we were too young. We had to finish high school. So Susan went ahead of us. So now she's a year ahead of me, and the other 2, one died and the other one is around somewhere. Anyway, it was so much fun to have something different than the rest of us from Minnesota. She was a welcome person to our group.
And thank you, employees, for your presence today, too. We value, especially our guests, we totally value you, and hopefully you are received as Christ. And you know how airports have metal detectors? You know, all that security? Here at the monastery, we have napkin detectors. Because these napkins actually have the medal of Saint Benedict in it, if you look very closely. So we have detectors that go off if any of these leave the dining room. Just thought I'd throw that in the pot. 1948, folks.
Wow.
And look at how they look. So talk about vessels of the altar. Okay, I'm signing off. Sister Catherine's gonna bring closure. Bill Murray's saying, oh, thank God.
And again, happy feast. This is a day that we all hold in special memory as we all had a connection of profession on this day. So we thank you, first of all, for the wonderful liturgy. Father Kevin, thank you for being here. And thank you, Steve, for the arrangements. It was lovely. And maybe next time we'll have her do prostration, Susan. Thank you for the Flick staff for the wonderful meal. This was selected by Sister Susan. Also, thank you to Linda, the Bourauel family, for providing the Costco cake. Wasn't that wonderful cake, everyone? And thank you, Sister Marie and Virginia, for the centerpieces and those who helped setting the tables. And finally, I think Sister Linda, she has wonderful ideas. And we never know what's going to happen, but these are wonderful. You know, inviting family, reaching out secretly without Susan knowing. Inviting like Steve and his wife, who worked with Susan many years ago, and for each of you being here today. So we just are so grateful for your presence today. And we have a small gift of a card, and we didn't know what to get you, Susan, so we have a little cash in there. You are home, sister. in the card, I thank Susan for the way that she's touched lives over the years. And I said, but don't worry, you don't have to hug anybody.
She's not the hugger.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you. Thank you.